How long does concrete actually takes to cure? My name is Gurpreet. I've been pouring concrete for over a decade now. And today I will be breaking down how long does it actually takes for concrete to cure and why everyone gets this wrong. Here's the most common question I get from the customers. When can I use my new concrete? And here's the problem. There's a huge difference between dry and cured concrete. When we pour concrete, it starts a chemical reaction called hydration. The cement mixes with water and starts forming crystals. This process takes time, and it takes a lot more time than people think. So let me break down the actual timeline, because what you can do at 24 hours versus 7 days versus the 28 days is completely different. At 24 hours, your concrete has reached what we call initial set. After 24 hours, your concrete is hard enough to walk on, you can strip footings, and a light traffic is fine. But here's the key. At 24 hours, concrete has only reached its 30% of full strength. But what you cannot do is drive on it, put heavy equipment on it, stack materials on it, and frame the walls. I've seen contractors cracked the brand new slab at 24 hours by driving skid steer on it. Don't be that guy. At 7 days, concrete reaches a point where we call it usable strength. It gains 70% of its design strength. For most residential applications, we tell the homeowners that 7 days is when you can start normal use. What it means, if it's a driveway, you can start driving on it, but not park on it yet. If it's a patio, you can start putting furniture, still avoid any point loads. And if you're building a shed, you can start by framing the walls. Stay away from parking heavy trucks and equipment, and also avoid dropping heavy stuff on it, which creates impact loads. At 28 days, concrete reaches its full design strength, 100% strength, what it was engineered for. This is when all the chemical reactions are essentially complete, the crystals have been fully formed, and the slab is as strong as it's going to get. Now, here's something important. Concrete actually continues to gain tiny bit of strength beyond 28 days, even 4 years. But for all the practical purpose, 28 days is full cure. For commercial projects and heavy equipment applications, we always wait for full 28 days before maximum loads. It's just smart engineering. So, what affects curing time? Now, these timelines are not set in stones. Well, technically, they are concrete. Several things affect how fast concrete cures. Temperature. Hot weather speeds it up, cold weather slows it down. Below 15 degree Fahrenheit, curing basically stops. Above 90 degree Fahrenheit, it cures way faster than it cracks. Second, moisture. Concrete needs water to cure. If it dries too fast, it won't reach full strength. That's why we keep it wet or use curing compound. Design. Third, mix design. Higher strength concrete takes longer to cure. Special additives speeds things up and slow them down depending on the application. 4. Thickness. Thicker slabs takes longer to cure all the way through. If you need concrete slabs poured right or any kind of concrete work, link is in the description. We service Greater Toronto area. And if you have questions about your concrete project, drop them in the comments. And if this was helpful, hit subscribe. I've got more concrete tips coming. See you in the next one.